Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. This is the FH5 Update 38, the Hidden Horizons update. And I'm not gonna lie, this month's update is pretty jam-packed. We have 5 new cars coming to the game in this month's update. We have a maze out at the stadium, and if you solve the maze, you can get special prizes. The new game mode is getting added into the game this month, which is Hide and Seek, which is pretty cool. And there's a whole bunch of smaller little things as well. And in today's video, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know, so buckle in. Side note, we just dropped some brand new AR-12 stickers like this one, our 1-year celebration sticker. We only have 500 of them, and each one was hand numbered by me. And because you guys went insane last time and bought all of the C-class stickers, I had to go and make some more. Side note, you can actually get any class of stickers on the AR-12 store, which is awesome. And I know it's only September, but we also just dropped our brand new AR-12 winter hat. We've got them in blue and in black. If you'd like to check any of these things out, they're available right now on the AR-12 store. There's a link down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump into the Forza Horizon 5 new cars, and let's start it off with the festival playlist. Exactly the same way as last month, though, there is no hero car in this month's update. There are 4 cars that we can get in the festival playlist. One of those cars is going to get unlocked every single week, providing you go and get 20 points in the festival playlist during its respective week. During week number 1, you can unlock this thing, the 1995 Mitsubishi Evo 3. Yes, it is coming to Horizon. You might actually recognize this car because I used it recently in a Forza Motorsport video when it was added to that game like 2 or 3 months ago. We don't need to go into the details, but when this car was added to Forza Motorsport, there were a couple of issues. I assume those issues are going to be fixed when the Evo 3 comes to Forza Horizon 5 next week. Regardless, though, this thing is a lovely little car. It's an all-wheel drive rally car. It's got a 2-liter turbocharged engine that puts out like 270 horsepower, weighs like 2,800 pounds. It's perfect. I love this car. I do wonder if this car is going to get any unique upgrades for Forza Horizon 5. Like, it's possible this car might have like the rally light bar that we have on the Ford Focus RS, for example. Or maybe we'll get some like rally-inspired mud flaps. I don't know. If we move on to week number 2, we get another rally car, except this rally car forgot it was a rally car. This is the 2022 Subaru WRX. And on one hand, yes, the brand new Subaru WRX is finally here, but on the other hand, this is the worst Subaru WRX that was ever made. And to be quite honest, that's actually no fault of its own. It's actually a great car. It's got a 2.4-liter turbo flat 4 engine. It puts out like 270 horsepower, has a 6-speed manual. If you don't get the CVT, don't get the CVT. It's all-wheel drive, and I love this thing. Or I would have loved this thing. Straight up, I think the only reason people say this car is bad is because the other Subaru WRXs and STIs have been true 10 out of 10 cars, and this one is a great car, but it's not a 10 out of 10. Subaru just straight up dropped the ball, and that's coming from someone who's owned not 1, but 2 Subaru STIs back in the day, a 2012 hatchback and a 2020 STI. Subaru killed off the hatchback in 2014 and then decided to kill off the STI in 2020 altogether. I do wonder if in Forza Horizon 5 we're gonna get any fun customization for this thing. One of the things you see a lot of people doing in real life is painting those black fender flares to match the body color of their car. Makes it look a little bit more sporty. Some people also go and put like Subaru STI wings on their WRXs to again make them look a bit more sporty. I really have no idea what to expect for this car in Forza Horizon 5, but I will keep fingers crossed that we get some fun stuff with it. And if we move on to week number 3, we get to jump into, without a doubt, the most requested car in this month's update. This is the 1991 Toyota Chaser GT Twin Turbo. I'm not even joking. People have been requesting this car in a Forza game for the past 15 years or so. Somehow, there has never been a Toyota Chaser in any Forza game, and they are finally rectifying that and giving us one of the greats. This is the 5th generation Toyota Chaser. These things are unbelievably cool. They've got 4 doors for you and all of your imaginary friends. They've got a 1JZ, which actually has way more horsepower than Toyota will tell you it has. Toyota will tell you it's got like 200, 230. They've probably got way more than that in real life. Toyota and Nissan didn't want to get into like a horsepower war, so they just kind of lied about how much horsepower these cars had. And what's really cool is in real life, some of these Toyota Chasers actually had an i4 system, the all-wheel drive system from the Celica, because Toyota wanted some of these cars to go head-to-head with the Nissan Skyline of the time, which is really, really cool. Seriously though, this is the type of car where I really hope we get some good customization and the developers really lean into that JDM culture. They did it really well with the Nissan Stagia, and hopefully they do it here as well. Anyways, if we move on to week number 4, we can talk about the final car in the festival playlist. And I don't know if this is a hot take, but I think after the Chaser, it's my favorite car in this month's update. And it's this, a 2013 Volvo C30. Okay, hold on. I know you're saying, Nick, what are you talking about? It's a Volvo hatchback. How cool can it be? Hear me out, okay? Volvo tossed in a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder engine into this thing. Yes, they tossed a 5-cylinder in before the Audi TT and the Audi RS3 did it. It's got 230 horsepower, 230 foot-pounds of torque. It is front-wheel drive, 6-speed manual. This is a proper driver's car, and I absolutely love these things. Unfortunately, though, in 2013, Volvo actually ended up killing them off, so this is the final Volvo C30. Nobody bought them. They weren't very popular at the time, unfortunately. Back in the day, though, when Volvo was making them, Volvo entered them in a load of touring car races all around the world. They won multiple races, multiple championships, and they are great cars. It's always nice to get a new Volvo in a Forza Horizon game, and this is a lovely one to get added in. So that is the festival playlist and the 4 cars that you can unlock this month. However, there is one more car that we need to talk about, or we already spoke about. This is the Jordan X Forza collab, the brand new 1969 Chevy Camaro Luca Jordan car. I spoke about this car last month because it was revealed at Gamescom that this car is going to be getting added into both Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Motorsport. The way you unlock this car is really simple. It just gets gifted to you. So check your message center like next Tuesday or Wednesday, and this car will be waiting for you in your message center. It's a really cool Camaro. It's got this really nice custom wide body. I don't yet know like any of the engine specs of this thing or like the tire sizes of this thing, but it looks like it has some potential. I'm gonna try out this car next week, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to see if it's any good or not. It's not only the new cars that are coming to FH5 in Update 38, we also have a maze coming to the stadium, which is actually really cool. And what makes it even better is the developers have actually confirmed already that you are going to be able to complete festival playlist like rewards and like activities by solving the maze. Honestly, I really like these sorts of events, and I really hope the developers like continue to add more stuff like this because they are really fun, they are really unique, and I just hope the rewards kind of match the effort that we can put in. So we'll see, fingers crossed. Hopefully the maze is a lot of fun. Again, that's not all. Hide and Seek is also coming to Forza Horizon 5 in this month's update. I already made a video all about the game mode. If you missed that video, I'll have a link to it in the description down below. However, there are a couple of changes that happened between when I made that video and today, so let's address some of those changes. For example, the developers actually changed up a whole bunch of the cars that you can use as part of Team Seekers or Team Hiders. So here are the new cars for Team Seekers, and here are the new cars for Team Hider. The developers also said that all of the cars would be bone stock. That is not true, and that is not the case. The Hiders cars have actually all been upgraded to match the performance of the Seeker. I have a feeling the developers are probably going to make a whole bunch of changes like that, whether it be to the car list themselves or to the upgrades on specific cars just to balance everything as time goes on. When we all jump into this game mode next week, I imagine we'll figure out a meta pretty quickly, and then I would assume the developers will fix things as time goes on, but again, we'll have to find out. The developers also mentioned as a part of the new Hide and Seek update and the new game mode, there are 17 new badges associated with it and 17 new accolades associated with it, so if you're a collector, you've got a lot of stuff to go and do now. Last but not least, though, the developers also confirmed the theme of next month's update, and it's called Back to the 90s. I assume we're gonna get some very cool cars as a part of the Back to the 90s update. It drops on October 10th. Let me know in the comments what cars you think are gonna be getting added in to that update. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out the hats. There's a link down below too. Okay, have a great day. Bye now.